Okay, welcome to Free Association. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on the 5th of January 2025. Just still getting used to saying that. Definitely 2025. And this is just a quick Immunics update. I'm continuing with my routine to do Immunics at 7 a.m. So far today, my back's been fine. Well, there's still a little bit of a twinge there, the top of my back now rather than the bottom. Just behind, like between my shoulder blades, is aching a little bit. So the pain's moved around a little bit. It's not as bad as it was, and I'm still using the stick, but I'm not using the stick as much. And I do walk without the stick sometimes. So this is a victory all in all. Immunix is an in the moment thing, so I wasn't necessarily expecting everything to last forever. It's lasted 2 or 3 days, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It means if I keep doing it, it'll keep lasting 2 or 3 days. If I just keep doing it every day, then I'll put a couple of days spare at the end. So if I forget, just start up again. I won't have the pain in between. So that's the theory at least. So when I look back, I discovered Immunix about 10 years ago when I was looking for a cure for cancer on YouTube of all places. You wouldn't expect necessarily to find a cure for cancer on YouTube these days, but 10 years ago, there were about 3 different therapies claiming to be cures for cancer. Immunix was one of them. Faster EFT, I think. Don't know whether he directly claims to have cured cancer, but certainly lots of health claims are implied with the EFT and faster EFT. But Immunix is the one that I've stuck with for off and on for 10 years. I used it when I was in telesales. I used it to clear out blocks to making appointments, and it worked for that. And it works for back pain. It works for leg issues. Well, along with Reiki, it's worked for my leg issues over a period of time. I'm not saying that the Immunix has done everything. But, I've been focused on my legs for a couple of months now, just to get them working properly. Once I get my legs working properly, I can start going outside again once the weather heats up a little bit. And we get to about 5 or 6 degrees again, or 10 degrees, I'll start going out on my own. And hopefully it won't need to stick by then. So it'll be about 3 months' time. So far in 2025, I'm a happy man. I've got an X-ray on my heart coming up in a couple of weeks' time, Monday after next. So I've got to reschedule my dialysis on that day, which I'll do tomorrow. Well, it's actually next week, isn't it? So it's a week's time. So I'll give them a week's notice at least. And they should be able to fit me in a little bit earlier than I would normally be there. In theory, they normally find a way to fit me in. Anyway, that's pretty much it. All I wanted to say for the time being. I'll do another update later on today. So I'll keep doing the Immunics. Saturdays and Sundays it's easier to do twice a day. I got some sleep last night as well, which is the first time in a while. I've had, it was only 2 or 3 hours, but at least a little bit of sleep means that I can stay awake during the day and then try and get back into a normal sleep routine again. So that again I'll put down to Immunix, or just being tired ultimately. But Immunix is definitely helping. It's helping me to focus and keep my attention on the things that need to be sorted out. So if it does nothing else, then it does that. And I find it very useful. My head jumps around a lot. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.